Israel is making headlines again, not for Gaza, but this time for the West Bank. Hello and welcome on Vivek's Viewpoint. This is Vivek, and today I'm here to discuss a very vital topic, which is Israel will annex the West Bank. A new bill is floored in the Israel's parliament known as Knesset to occupy the West Bank. Most of the right wings from the Israel's political parties from the Israel's parliament says that negotiations with the Hamas is pointless. Now it's time to annex the West Bank through the control of his military, not through the diplomacy. After a long and failed trials of ceasefires between Gaza and Israel, now from the Israel's right-wing political party says that Israel should adopt the policy of controlling through the military, not from the diplomatic ways, because not the Israel or the Hamas will going to accept the 20 points agenda of Trump, which he gave in the recent times, in which this is included that Hamas should be disarmed, and Hamas is governing body of the Gaza. It will surely not be disarmed. If this bill will pass in the Knesset, then it will prove a devastation for the Palestinian Authority, and it will just destroy the dream of two-state solutions for the Palestinian Authority, and a step forward for the Israel to control through the military, not the diplomacy. As you are well known aware of it, that in the recent times there is a 20 points agenda of Trump, through which Trump wants a ceasefire between Israel and Hamas. After the surfacing of this bill in Israel's Knesset, backlash is certain. All the Arab nations will condemn this bill, and maybe the European Union may impose the sanctions on Israel. One of the most weighting decisions will going to look by the US, because it will be in diplomatic dilemma to support whom, the international rule of law or the strongest ally in the Middle East, which is Israel. It will, if this bill will going to pass in the Israel's parliament, then it will reshape the map of Middle East, and it will reshape the geopolitical understandings to the globally, because Israel will not going to listen anybody else. Because in the recent times, US Vice President J.D. Vance was in the Israel. This test was floored on that particular day. That shows that Israel will not going to listen anybody else. And J.D. Vance said that this is a disrespect for him or disrespect for the America, because America and most of the global nations wants that there should be a permanent peace and there should be a two-state solution should be there. After, if this bill will going to pass, there will be no two-state solutions, and the West Bank will going to rule by the Israel. As we are well known that Palestinians are lived in the Gaza or in the West Bank, and approximate the 70% of the West Bank's area is under the Israel's control. Almost 20% of the area is controlled by the Palestinian Authority. This shows that Israel have a strong hold in the West Bank. Let's think that out of 100% area of the West Bank, the 70% Israel's control, and roughly 20 to 30% is in the control of Palestinian Authority. Then it is quite very easy. It is quite very easy to capture or to annex the whole area of Palestinian Authority.